Imagine holding a conversation with someone from across the world, understanding their every word, and feeling your words effortlessly reach them. Sounds like science fiction, right? Yet, it's becoming our reality thanks to the power of real-time translation. This isn't mere word-for-word substitution. It's about capturing the essence, the emotion, the context. It's about making connections without the constraints of language. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of real-time language translation powered by AI. Human communication has a long history filled with struggles and misunderstandings. From the biblical tale of the Tower of Babel, where humanity was scattered and their tongues confused, to the lost civilizations whose stories remain shrouded in mystery due to undecipherable scripts. Language has always been both a tool for connection and a barrier to understanding. Fast forward to the 21st century, we have come a long way from the confusion at Babel. Our world has been transformed into a vibrant mosaic of languages, each one a unique melody in the symphony of human expression. Yet the challenge of understanding each other across these linguistic divides remains. Enter the realm of real-time translation, a world where language barriers are shattered, not by a common tongue, but by technology. The artificial intelligence-empowered tools that can translate languages in real time, allowing us to understand and be understood, no matter what language we speak. Imagine a world where a conversation with someone from Japan, Russia, or Brazil is as easy as talking to your next-door neighbor, where businesses can communicate seamlessly with international partners, travelers can navigate foreign lands with ease, and students can learn from resources in any language. No longer are we confined by language silos. We can now bridge the gap and build a global village. A village where everyone is a neighbor and every voice is heard and understood. But how does this groundbreaking technology work, you might ask? Well, let's dive right into it. Real-time language translation as we know it today leverages the power of artificial intelligence, or AI. Picture AI as an incredibly diligent student. It starts with no knowledge of languages but learns rapidly through a process called machine learning. In the realm of language translation, AI uses a specific type of machine learning called neural networks, which are designed to mimic the human brain structure. This network is fed with vast amounts of data, think millions of translated sentences, in 2 or more languages. As it absorbs this data, the AI starts detecting patterns and establishing connections. It learns, for instance, that hola in Spanish is equivalent to hello in English. Over time and with more data, it starts understanding more complex structures, such as idioms, phrases, and even grammatical rules. But here's where the magic really happens. AI doesn't just translate words, it captures the essence of the language. It understands context, humor, and cultural nuances, which are crucial for meaningful communication. Imagine translating the English phrase, "It's raining cats and dogs," into another language. A literal translation would leave the listener bewildered, picturing a downpour of pets. But AI, having learned from context, knows that this phrase is an idiom meaning, "It's raining heavily." So it translates the essence of the phrase, not just the words. This ability of AI to grasp and convey nuances is a game changer. It means we can have smooth, natural conversations with people from different linguistic backgrounds without losing the richness and color of our expressions. Of course, the technology isn't perfect. There are times when AI might stumble, perhaps misinterpreting a regional slang or missing a subtle cultural reference. But remember, AI, like any good student, learns from its mistakes. With each interaction, it becomes better, more nuanced, and more adept at bridging linguistic divides. So the next time you use a real-time translation app, remember there's a lot going on behind the scenes. It's not just about translating words, it's about translating meaning. Real-time translation is not just a cool gadget, it's a game changer. It is revolutionizing various sectors, making the world a more connected place. Let's start with business. Picture this. A small business owner in Tokyo is negotiating a deal with a potential partner in Brazil. Thanks to real-time translation, they can communicate seamlessly, overcoming language barriers that could have stalled their partnership or led to misunderstandings. And it's not just about making deals. It's about building relationships, understanding cultural nuances, and fostering a global business mindset. Next, let's look at travel. Imagine being a tourist in Rome, trying to order a meal at an authentic Italian trattoria. With real-time translation, you can converse with the waiter, ask about the ingredients, and even crack a joke or two. It makes travel less daunting and more enriching, letting us experience different cultures in a more intimate and personal way. In education, this technology is breaking down walls too. Students across the globe can now access educational resources in languages they understand, opening doors to knowledge previously locked by language barriers. It's like having a personal translator, making learning more inclusive and accessible. Healthcare is another sector where real-time translation is making waves. Think about a doctor in London treating a patient who only speaks Mandarin. With real-time translation, they can communicate effectively, ensuring the patient gets the right treatment and understands their health situation. It's not just about convenience, it's about saving lives. And let's not forget diplomacy. Real-time translation helps leaders from different countries communicate effectively, reducing the risk of miscommunication that can have devastating consequences. It promotes understanding and collaboration on a global scale. The economic and social benefits of global communication are immense. It opens up markets, boosts trade, and promotes cultural exchange. It reduces social isolation and empowers people to connect, learn, and grow. The potential of this technology is truly boundless. It's not just about translating words, it's about bridging divides, fostering understanding, and making the world a smaller, friendlier place. So, let's embrace real-time translation and witness the magic it brings to our global village. Like all technologies, real-time translation has its limitations. Despite the leaps and bounds we've made in this field, some hurdles still need to be cleared. For instance, while we have made significant progress in accuracy, there are still instances when translations miss the mark, particularly with idiomatic expressions and regional dialects. Additionally, cultural biases can inadvertently creep into translation algorithms, reflecting the preconceptions and prejudices of those who design them. This can lead to misinterpretations and misunderstandings, and it's a challenge we must address head-on. However, the good news is that our journey towards perfecting real-time translation is far from over. Researchers across the globe are tirelessly working to refine algorithms, improve accuracy, and eliminate biases. Human oversight plays a crucial role in this process, ensuring that the technology respects and understands the diversity of human cultures, languages, and experiences. But beyond the technical aspects, ethical considerations are equally important. As we develop and use this technology, we must ask ourselves, how do we ensure that it's used responsibly? How do we prevent misuse? These are complex questions that require thoughtful discussions and collective decision-making. But imagine a future where real-time translation empowers global interactions, fosters understanding, and breaks down cultural barriers. Picture a world where everyone can communicate effortlessly, regardless of their native language. That's the future we're working towards, and it's a future worth striving for. Now, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever found yourself tangled in the web of language barriers? Or perhaps you've already experienced the magic of real-time translation. Share your stories, your hopes, and your insights. Let's keep this conversation going. And if you're as intrigued by the union of technology and language as we are, hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more tech insights coming your way. Don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating explorations into how AI is shaping our world. Before we go, let's quickly recap what we've learned today. Real-time translation powered by AI is revolutionizing communication across sectors, breaking down barriers and bringing us closer to a truly global village. Remember, language is the key to understanding, and real-time translation is the master key opening all doors.